There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling, and it stunk so bad.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel. Absolutely. So if you would like to follow my social media, here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Go have fun, enjoy yourself on there. What was I about to say? Oh, and then while you're here, go check out some of my recent videos. A couple days ago, I posted a video ranking all the songs on Chloe and Halle's Ungodly Hour. And then before that, I posted the 4th installment of my Sims Let's Play series. And then before that, I posted a review of Fate the Winx Saga, the show on Netflix. I also made a Patreon sometime last week. I don't remember what day, so I'll also link that down below. I have 2 videos on there, and then by now I'll have one podcast episode on there. So yeah, go do that if you enjoy. Fun. And so today we're going to be doing another Let's Talk New Releases. Who knows? Who knows what's been happening this past month? I get the notification for Trend Mood every time they post. I don't always click on it to surprise myself whenever I do these videos, and it's never good. Never good. Okay, well, let's get started. So let me scroll all the way down to the bottom. Okay, we starting off strong and stupid. So first up, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out Collection. Red flag. Immediate red flag. The name alone, red flag. And then you look at the actual products, and it was fair for me to red flag this immediately. So first we have a brow freeze, which is a brow wax. Now, Anastasia Beverly Hills is known for their brows. If we didn't have the shenanigans of last year, this probably would have actually sold really well, because people do use brow wax. I own one from Patrick Ta. I've never used it. I just bought it and then never used it. I do that a lot. So like, I don't have a problem with that. My problem lies, the highlighter is, I don't understand it. It says it's a multi-dimensional wet effect shine with the high reflectivity of a liquid and the weightlessness of a powder. So is it like a sheen? You're paying $34 for Vaseline? Is that what this is? Because that's what it sounds like. I have the Danessa Myricks has her like liquid, it's like a creamy thing. There's a clear one of that, which I like. It's like a balm, and I use that, but I don't think that was $34. I don't think that was $34 at all. So I'm not sure about that price. And then paying $20 for lip gloss, no. Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss is a fat no. That formula is terrible. And then there's another gloss that, no. Iced Out. Oh, the well has run dry, hasn't it? That's so sad. How the great have fallen. Okay, next up we have Morphe came out with the Sweet Oasis collection. There's a palette, and there's a brush set, and there's a lip gloss trio. So Morphe now, I think their palettes now are gonna have the names on them. They changed that in their, I think they're going through another kind of rebrand, because I've never seen a colorful outside to a Morphe palette, but I also divested from Morphe at least a year by now. You know, it's giving me very repackaged. It's giving me very, we've done this before. It's giving me, maybe in 2016 this would have worked. I still don't understand how they don't understand that you don't have, the reason people bought 35 pan eyeshadow palettes is because influencers told us to, and also people didn't have a lot of makeup in 2016. Now, I said this before, the idea of 35 pans of eyeshadow is ridiculous. You don't ever need, and people know now you don't need that much. Back when we were ignorant and stupid, maybe we didn't know, but now we know you don't need that much eyeshadow. You never did. But now we're at least somewhat aware of that. Okay, next up, Colourpop, a cotton candy collection. So maybe I'm remembering things wrong. Colourpop did every single color monochromatic palette last year. Why are they repackaging them and selling them as a different name of collection? Did they not clear out their stock? Is this how they're clearing out their stock? Because we've been seeing this the past couple of months, like the same monochromatic palette they sold a year or 2 years ago is getting repackaged and just put under a different name. Are we supposed to not notice that? Maybe I'm in the wrong. And then more blushes I can't use. I'm moving on. Okay, so then this I don't understand what this is. So it's from YSL. It's you make your own lipstick shade on the, this is stupid. I don't know why they sell these things. Do people actually buy these things? So you can put pods into this device, a literal device, and it makes your own lipstick shade for you. Like, you can't mix stuff on your hand, whatever. It's also like $300, and the lipstick pod sets cost $100, and you have to charge them through a USB-C. And the battery life is a week. I'm not sure why this would be sold. I'm not sure who would actually, I'm trying to think of who would buy this, and my mind is going blank. Because why would someone who has like basically $500 to spare want to make their own lipstick? Also, lipstick? 2021 lipstick? No. Next, Colourpop again. This is their Lunar New Year collection, and it's terrible. I think I talked about this in my Colourpop, like my actual Colourpop video. It's terrible. It's just terrible. It's just awful. It's just, I'm not sure, like, I guess they were like, okay, Lunar New Year, neutrals, pop of red, but that red is more like a rustic orange. This is nearly nauseating, actually. Yeah, I'm moving on. Next, so Nyx Cosmetics is also came out with a new Lunar New Year collection. This is their Ultimate Basics palette repackaged. Oh, also, in my podcast I talked about the Make It Black palette, because they also repackaged a lighter version of this palette for their Make It Black collection. They repackaged a lighter version of this palette for black people. Nyx and I are gonna have to have a conversation soon, because that really pissed me off. This is ugly. Moving on. So Samantha Ravndal came out with her brand. I have it right here. I still haven't tried it. No, I tried the eye stuff. Okay, it's called Auric. So they have a, what is this actually called? It is a Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer. I have this here. I put it on my face. So it's basically, I would use this as a primer, like some sort of primer, tinted moisturizer combination. And you guys know how I feel about tinted moisturizer. It's a no from me. But if you use this underneath like a real deal foundation, yeah. This is the shade, I'm in the shade Axonite. Did I pronounce that correctly? It's not the darkest, the second darkest shade. It was deep neutral. It's a little red. I always tend to go like olivey, kind of. So like, but it's a decent shade. It's a decent shade for me. And then the Snow Reflex. Okay, something broke. The Snow Reflex, I bought it in the shade Defiance. It's the gold one, because I'm not putting silver on my eyes. Sorry, this is not Midnight Sky. It's gorgeous. So I use the little cream part on the bottom. I don't fuck with creams like that. But this glitter part on the top, okay, I can't open it. This, if you use those Stila liquid back, this is that, just in powder form. Great product. I forget how much this cost. It cost $39 a duo. I feel like if you would use the powder, I don't. I use it for the sparkly powder, like the cream, sorry. I use it for the sparkly powder, and that's about it, and I love it. I love it. So that's the one that I got. It's cute. It's very cute. That's my end on that. So then next is the BH Cosmetics, another Lunar New Year collection. Okay, this is the prettiest one I've seen thus far. It's just BH's eyeshadow palette formula. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. But this palette is really cute. It's actually really cute. I don't know. Okay. It's too big. Maybe they could have done 2 palettes, because I think Colourpop did 2 palettes for their Lunar. They could have done 2 palettes. This is a little big, but even though it's big, it's unique. I've never seen nothing like this before. Huh. That's a decent job. This is a decent job. Wow, it's a collaboration with someone. Okay, that's why. Because I'm like, BH doesn't usually get that right, ever. No, this is cute. This is really cute. Next up, now we're into Valentine's Day collections. So Natasha Denona is like doing a Love mini collection. I own the Natasha Denona Love palette. Trash. I am the only one who says that. Everyone loves that palette. I tried it, guys. I think I got a defective one. Because I tried it once, hated it, then went and saw everyone else's reviews and they loved it, and I'm like, okay, so what did I do wrong? Went back again, tried it again. It was worse. I don't know what, maybe I did get a defective one, but I'm not buying another one. It just was chalky, and then the shimmers just like didn't show up, and I'm like, this is a shimmer. I should not be having issues with this shimmer showing up on my skin tone, but I did. So didn't like that. I also got the other cheek duo, the one with like there was 4 of them. It had a cream in it. No. Flag on the play. Dark skin with Natasha Denona creams. Flag on the play. No. But the rest of it was cute. The highlighter in there was cute, and then the regular like powder blush in there was cute. But I'm talking about this. I haven't heard the best things about Natasha Denona, the mini ones, the mini palettes. I've heard they're either absolutely god-awful or like decent, and I'm not, I'm not a gambler, so I'm not gonna gamble on that. This Love Cheek Duo Cream Blush from Natasha Denona, red flag, and then a super icy pink highlighter. Not for me. And then there's a lipstick. I don't wear lipstick, so XXXX. Like on the X Factor. Okay, moving on. Next, Colourpop again. This is their Melrose Collection. I wish they would leave me alone with this stuff, because I understand you might not sell out of products that you make, so you need to repackage them and sell them again, but have we ever thought of coming out with something good the first time? Have we never thought that there could be another solution to our problem? Because yes, this is a palette I've seen before. It was in like dark brown packaging. So let's discuss. You could make a new in it. So like, let's give you an example. You'll never have to repackage the Raw Beauty Kristi palette again. But you're repackaging everything you sold in 2018 and 19 all over again, 2 years later. It's not that far. I will remember. I also wish their just shadow formula just was just, I wish anything had depth to it. I wish the eyeshadows had depth to them. I wish the blushes had any sort of depth to them, because maybe I wouldn't have an issue with them repackaging stuff, but I'm like, if you keep repackaging the same ashy palettes with your same ashy formula, I don't get it. I don't understand. And then they showed us with the Raw Beauty Kristi, because Raw Beauty Kristi was the one doing it, that they could actually make a palette with depth. So I'm like, you guys choose not to. This is a conscious choice. This is not like, oh, we just don't know how to do that. No, this is a conscious choice. All right, whatever. Then next, we actually have the Wild Child collection. So this was really here Negroes, damn, that's kind of what this was, and we still can't use the blushes. I forget if I talk about this palette in my Colourpop video or if this palette came out right after. I don't understand how you can make a Here Negroes Damn palette and we still can't use your blushes. That's what I don't get. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine and dandy and looks pretty good, but how do you not realize that you've already missed the plot before it's even come out? Because this is very clearly a Here Negroes Damn. You want a depth? Here you go. Damn, you should have stopped complaining a long time ago. Shh, monkeys. but we still can't use the blushes. So you're proving my point while trying to disprove my point. So I win. So I win. Okay, that's what this is. I win. All right, next we have Lime Crime is coming out with a Venus liquid liner. So it's a liquid, it's like, oh, we haven't seen liners like this in years. It's like the ones that look like liquid lipsticks and you pull them out and it's a tiny little brush. You'll see it on my screen. I don't know why I just did all that. You know, pretty lackluster collection of colors for a brand like Lime Crime. Lime Crime had its issues. I don't know if those issues are resolved. I feel like everyone says that. I feel like no one actually knows if those issues are resolved. Maybe someone has to tell me if those issues are resolved because I don't really remember. But I feel like for Lime Crime, it's a pretty lackluster collection of colors. Like there's no yellow, there's no red, there's no orange, there's no green. There's not even a rich purple. And there's no bright pink. So where did we all go wrong? For Lime Crime, it used to be colors. What happened? Aw. Next up, so Huda Beauty, new and improved, came out with a new formula for her Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. It's the same full coverage and long-lasting properties, but with a 24-hour flexible wear and luminous matte finish, and it's fragrance-free. Oh, she got rid of that nasty fragrance. Okay, so I went, when the Huda Beauty Foundation came out first, I went in the store. I wasn't gonna buy it, but I was already in a Sephora, you know. I picked it up, I swatched it on my hand. I was here. You could smell it from there. Absolutely ridiculous. Who signed off on that? It was ridiculous. No. I don't know if they'll still have the original one in stores now. They probably got rid of it for some sort of like FDA health approval reasons, but that was not healthy. The way that smelled. Also, I watched video after video after video. It looked like people were putting pudding on their faces. It looked so thick and creamy and not in a good way. It looked a mess, this foundation. I have the stick foundation. I used it in my last video. I really enjoy that stick foundation. I don't know what sort of witchcraft, because I hate stick foundations. I don't know what sort of witchcraft she put in that, but that's really good. This, I'm not seeing a reasoning for this. I'm kind of almost really over super full coverage stuff. My Nars Foundation, the Natural Radiant Longwear, is the most full coverage I'll go. And that's pretty full coverage. It gives you a very flawless finish. But yeah, I'm not seeing me needing a need for this. Also, just the way it looked whenever people use it, it looked very scary to me. I'm sorry. It looked like it had a life of its own. I'm sorry. It made me uncomfortable. So no, I'm not really going to trust that anytime soon. Next, I don't know what brand this is. Makeup a Murder. So this is a burner phone palette. It's like in the shape of a phone. That packaging is, you know, so-so. It's a cute idea. I don't know if the packaging was executed quite well. It's a cute palette. It's at least something different from the same thing over and over and over again. You know, it's okay. It's colorful and it's fun. That's what Trend Mood said. It's colorful and it's fun. Good for them. Next, Dragon Beauty came out with a birthday collection, so you can look at it. There's an eyeshadow palette and a bunch of lip glosses. You guys can have a lot of fun with that, even though I don't think anyone's really buying this. Would love to see some numbers, raw numbers. So whoever's buying this, all 4 of you, have fun. Allegedly. Next, so MAC came out with this is their spring 2021 collection, the Black Cherry collection. It's a bunch of lipsticks, lip balms, and blushes. So these blushes, never mind, I just saw a picture in a different light, can't use them. Why would you do that to me? MAC is the first blush I owned. Format, that was the first blush, oh my god. That was the first blush I ever bought, was MAC Format. And then I bought MAC Raisin, and I can't use any of these. Why would you do that to me? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what is in MAC's water recently, but they need to get a filter. Like, they need to get a filter and fix this whole situation because it's not working. I mean, they could just stream filter the song and, you know, maybe that'll fix the issues, but I'm thinking you might need a physical filter as well because this isn't working anymore. I don't know, this can't be working anymore. From like a logistical marketing standpoint, which I don't have, this cannot be working anymore. Because, I mean, where did it all go wrong? Next, Dominique Cosmetics, which is owned by an influencer, Dominique, is coming out with a transition palette. So it's like a bunch of transition shades. You know, I'm not really mad at that at all. I also feel like you could bronze with some of these shades. I feel like, I don't know how deep Coffee Beans actually is in person, but maybe you could bronze with some of these. I think it's supposed to, yeah, it's an everyday go-to eye and face palette. So, you know, it's cute. This is a good idea. Would have sold better in like 2017 than like now, but it's a really cute, this is a good idea. This is what, the James Charles palette, that middle roll of transition shade, this is like an expanded version of that. It's a good idea. I will commend people for coming out with good ideas. This is a good idea. Maybe like, it's a good idea. It also could be a good thing for makeup artists to get, but you know, we're in a pandalot, we're in, you know, El quarantine. So maybe not now, but maybe later. Maybe later this could possibly work. But it's a good idea. I commend good ideas. I'm not always a hater, okay? I commend good ideas. Next, Makeup Revolution is coming out with the Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer. I hate packaging like this so much. I strongly dislike it. I find it severely, Amanda, I find it incredibly unsanitary because I know y'all don't clean that. Bacteria, single-celled organisms, I don't know what's all in there. It's kind of gross. That's why I just don't like that applicator. The Maybelline like Instant Age Rewind had that applicator, hated it then. Becca came out with a concealer that I think was recalled. Didn't like it then either. I've tried it every years and years and years. It's fine to like put on the first 3 times, but then you uncover the cap for your 4th time applying it and it looks like a crime scene happened, and it just makes me uncomfortable. If products make me uncomfortable, I can't do anything about that. I can't use them anymore. Next, Morphe again. All right, so they came out with a new foundation, the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. I have heard nothing but good things about this. However, doesn't that sound familiar? It does. I actually have heard, I think Danessa Myricks modeled for this and Makeup Shaler modeled for this, or like the face, I forget which one. I'm not really going to put Morphe products on my face. I really like my skin. My skin used to be even worse, like really, really, really bad. So I don't want to go back to that. So I'm not putting anything, I'm not putting it on my face, but it looks beautiful in photographs. Beautiful in photographs. I don't know what they put in this. I know this must be their try too, because I saw how badly the first one went. Whenever you just throw things together for like social capital, that's what happened last time, bozos. But this, I've seen it in photos, use different people in photos. It looks really good. So if you're not afraid to put Morphe products on your skin, maybe you can get this. You know, I won't, but it does look really good on the skin. Maybe we'll see, because I've been doing that with foundations. Because people, okay, so after the whole Beauty Blender foundation fiasco happened, like a year or two after, people went back and tried it and they were like, this foundation is actually really good. And I was like, I was gonna buy it, but then I'm like, no, that packaging is stupid. I know it was commended for that. That packaging is stupid. What? You're gonna lay your egg to rest and then squirt the product on the Beauty Blender egg? No, it's stupid and that's very unclean. But people are like, it's a really good formula. So maybe in months will pass, scandals will settle, and we'll see, because it looks beautiful in photographs. But again, I really like my skin, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Next, okay. I don't know what just happened. Next, Milk Makeup is coming out with a new and improved Sunshine Skin Tint SPF 30. No. Not anything against them. I just don't do skin tint. I don't do that. There's no point on my skin. No. If I'm gonna put something on my face, I'm gonna put foundation on my face. That's a personal thing. Next thing, so Urban Decay, again, came out with this Urban Decay Naked, we're still doing that, Wild West palette. I don't know how this continues to happen. One, they always do this. The second half of the palette looks decent. So I'm thinking, because I've been seeing this lately, that color green is back. Okay. The second half of the palette, okay, I get Wild West from that. The first half, stop doing this. Stop with the stark white transition shades. Like their Game of Thrones palette already happened. No more. Why do you not continue the same idea throughout the whole palette? Why stop at the halfway mark? When you're running a race, do you stop at the halfway point and then finish it there? No, that would be ridiculous. So why do you do that for makeup? That doesn't make any sense to me. Do you make a foundation halfway and then just not add the pigment? Becca did that. We saw how that went. Not well. So why would you do it for eyeshadow? What? Silver? It doesn't make any sense to me. Also, where's the rest of it? Why would you make Wild West a naked palette? You know that palette that people liked, the Urban Decay one that people actually liked, it was a different shape than the Naked palette? I forget what it was called. Born to Run? Something like that? Why not make this one of those? Why not make this a whole shebang, a whole thing? No, laziness. Laziness and stagnancy in ideas. Because that would have, maybe fire your creative team. Because why you would waste that second half of this palette on a Naked palette, I don't understand. This first half is always the same in every Naked palette. They just wouldn't have a silver there. They might have like a baby pink, a baby rose gold, like the Naked 3. Ugly. It's no longer working. It's all the stick to the stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to is only used when things are working. Naked hasn't worked since 2016. It's time to give it up. We've had about enough. This is an insanity. Wasted it on a Naked palette. I thought we agreed to demolish this series. Wasn't that, did I make that up, that agreement that we're like not getting rid of the Naked series? I could have. Oopsie. Next up we have the Colourpop Valentine's Day collection. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. The pink palette is very, very cute. That like the super bright, the super glittery pink shade. Like I really like that the way that looks. The blushes, you know, it's the usual. That red is the darkest blush I've ever come out with in the past 3.5 years. So, you know, this is actually, it's like cute. But, you know, cute for Colourpop is bad on the grand scheme of things. But it's like, it's cute for them. It's cute for them. It's a decent idea for a Valentine. I wish, because companies do Valentine's Day collections, but I'm like, I wish you guys would do Valentine's Day collections. I wish you'd go full out. Like somehow they go full out for like Halloween, and they'll go full out for like Christmas sometimes, but I wish like Valentine's they got the same full out, because I love reds and pinks and purples. I adore them. So I wish they would go as, because like this is kind of, I mean, Colourpop half-asses everything they do, but they could have came harder, a little bit harder with this. Whatever. Okay, next. So Lunar Beauty came out with lashes. The packaging is adorable. Lunar Beauty's packaging is always really nice. My thing with lashes, oopsie daisy, my thing with lashes is I don't buy lashes that often because I have my lashes that I like. I feel like most people find like a style of lash they like and just keep rebuying them. That's what I do. I found a style that I like and I literally just keep rebuying them all the time. So I mean, I don't know if I would just like, oh, they're like the 20 wear ones. I don't know. I have lashes that I like. I do have lashes that I like, and these don't really seem to be something revolutionary for me. I don't know if they're like super lightweight or if they're like really easy to like handle and stuff, but they look like pretty average lashes to me, and I already have lashes that I really like, so I'm gonna move on. Next, so Milk Makeup is coming out with a color chalk. So it's like you glide it on your eyelids, cheeks, or lips, and it's a buildable shimmering payoff. It's like chalk. It's like chalk, like you like tear off the wrapper. This is cute for somebody else. This is cute for somebody else. For somebody else, whoever, you know who I'm talking, like that type of person who would use a product like this, it's cute for them. I don't use products like this. I don't. I wouldn't. If I can see, because these swatches gotta go. I don't know why these look like this, but if I were to see this used on an actual human being, and I were to see if that like deep purple were to look nice as a blush, because sometimes these shimmery stick bullshit things be looking like you look like a fool on the side of your face. So if I would see this on a cheek and it looked fine, maybe, but as of right now, it's cute for somebody else, but not for me. Thank you. Next. So there's a new brand in Sephora. It's called LYS Beauty. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or if I'm supposed to spell it, or like it's Liz Beauty. So it's a clean black owned beauty brand. So first up they have a bronzer. Okay, so I don't know why Trend Mood does this where I can't. Okay, so they have a foundation. Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I think Too Much Mouth did a review on this. I'm gonna go watch that after because I don't know what to say. And they have these bronzers run deep. Do you see how deep these bronzers run? Okay. And then there's Triple Fix Setting Powder. Is it like powder? Is it like loose powder? Or is it matte powder? I cannot tell. Is it loose powder? There's no Trend Mood. Please fix this. I think it's pressed powder. Then there are cream blushes. The swatches look excellent. However, a swatch of a cream blush on a hand or an arm is very different on the cheek. I am not having a repeat of the Fenty fiasco. I will not have a repeat of the Fenty fiasco. So I'm gonna need to see these on people. What does it look like? What's the packaging look like? It says it's a triangle component. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I'm scared. I would have to watch. I'm gonna go watch Too Much Mouth's video after this. because I'm intrigued, but I'm also very nervous because it could go wrong. It could go very, very wrong. But it's good that a black-owned beauty brand got into Sephora because they shut the Negroes out, and then they send security guards to chase after us throughout the entire store. So thanks for that. Okay, then we had KKW Beauty gave us two gave you guys two spring 2021 collections. There's a Bumblebee collection, and then there's a Mauve collection. I remember the Bumblebee collection. I can't, no shades for me. The KKW Beauty is very aesthetically pleasing. Don't mean the products are aesthetically appropriate, but like the way this setup is really, really nice to look at, you know, with the honeycombs and the honey. Is that a papaya in the middle? Perhaps, you know, it's cute. But if you look at the products, you're gonna be led astray. A bunch of transition shades is what the Bumblebee collection looks like. Then we go to the Mauve. And again, aesthetically pleasing, you know, very excellent setup. But if you look deeper and look within, there's about two purple shades in there that you can use, that I could use, you know, someone of my complexion. It's just giving, because who's buying this? Like, for real. Like, the Kim Kardashian name is not enough to make some, I don't believe so. I could be wrong. I don't believe that name is enough to sell something like this for $45. I don't believe that name is enough to sell something like this. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that. It's not making any sense to me, because like, it's simple, but we've also simply seen this 7 times before. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Something's not right in this whole camp. I told you before, something's not right in this whole camp. Next up, so Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics did not get shut down. Whatever. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is coming out Valentine's Day mystery boxes. I am going to say this once. If you, in your right mind and state of body, would buy a mystery box from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, you do not need to worry about what's in the vaccine. That's it. If you, in your conscious state of mind, would go onto the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics website and press add to cart of a mystery box. Mystery is shards of glass. The mystery is crumbly rat droppings. That's what the mystery in the box is. It says there is a lip locked set. Okay, so 3 liquid lipsticks. Good luck. 1 sparkly gold gloss. Good luck. Loose glimmer powders, and then 2 baked highlighters. I ask you again, I need you to love yourself and your skin. I need you to love yourself. If you need a reminder, go watch anyone's video on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fiascos. Don't worry about what's in the vaccine. I don't want to hear anyone who added this to their cart and bought it complain about that vaccine. No, inject it. It should be afraid of you. It should be afraid of your body if you're willing to put this on your skin in the name of, no. Okay, so it's one thing to buy a product from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics at all. I was judging people who were buying the highlighters, but whatever. That seemed to go off without a hitch, so I was like fine with it. To buy a mystery box, so she's letting you know, surprise, whatever you open, it's going to be surprise. So it could be something, you know, unhealthy, unsafe, unregulated, but it's a mystery box. So like, you kind of knew what you were getting into, because it could be like salamander skin. That's a mystery. She didn't lie. It's not false advertising. Whatever is inside is a mystery. Whatever you put on your face is a mystery. Good luck. Love yourself and your skin. Next, Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming out with a cafe collection. So there's concealer and foundation. Intrigue, it says caffeine infused. Creamy full coverage. I love oversized concealer applicators. I love that's what I miss, even though, so the Rare Beauty Concealer and the Fenty Beauty Concealer and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer are my favorite concealers right now to use, and none of them have that, the e.l.f. one kind of has an oversized one, but I did, but Too Faced concealer that I used to like really love had that big chunky applicator that was so nice. I just don't like rebuying that for like reasons. So, you know, I'm interested, but it's describing more as like a Tarte Shape Tape, like closer to that, and I don't want to ever go back there again. Whatever. So there's a concealer and there's a foundation, and then, but I'll look up reviews and stuff on that. But what I want to discuss is why you would ever create why would you ever create this? A bronzer, a blush, or a highlighter. What happened to picking one? Neapolitan ice cream is stupid. And all variations of Neapolitan ice cream is stupid. Pick one, or pick two. Because, okay, this is the brush I use for blush. How is it going to fit on that blush? First of all, the blush is not showing up on me. How would this fit in that pan? It would not. Then, this is the brush I use for bronzer. How would this fit in there without also picking up that gnarly highlighter? It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Should have picked one. Should have picked one. I'm not even gonna say two because this component looks too small to even fit two. But if you're gonna pick two, I would honestly go with kick the bronzer out. Your bronzer won't even fit most people. Kick it out. Blush and highlighter. You can mix blush and highlighter. It's gonna mix anyway regardless. But this is just stupid. And then there's eye crayons. Okay, so these concealers. See, is it not giving you guys Tarte Shape Tape? That applicator is, oh, I love a chunky applicator. Then they have eye crayons. Marc Jacobs eye pencils are really excellent. Really excellent. I got them in like the Sephora little gift things where you get like 5 cents for your $100, whatever. But they're really nice, but you know, these are cute, I guess. Okay, so next we have the Make It Black collection from Colourpop. I talked about this in my podcast too. So Colourpop did a better Make It Black collection than Nyx Cosmetics. Nyx should be fundamentally embarrassed. Colourpop created a better collection for black people than you. You should be embarrassed. However, both are not that good. They're repackaging old stuff and putting it in like black packaging, and that's to Make It Black, and all the proceeds go to the pull up for change thing, which is excellent. Great movement, great idea. In practice, not sure. I love Colourpop Super Shock shadows. I'm probably one of the only people left who still really likes them. I still really like them, so those two look really interesting to me. But like the rest of it, I don't know what you want me to do with this information. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you want me to do with this information. I feel like you could have collaborated with a black influencer and something better would have come out of this. Yeah, it's just, it's not giving me what I would like to give it, what I would like it to give at all. Moving on. Next, so Vive Cosmetics is coming out with a blush. Love blushes. So it's Jamie Genevieve's brand. She's an influencer. Woof. Skin. If you're someone who likes to watch people put base makeup on, go watch Jamie Genevieve. So she's coming out with a bunch of blushes. So how much do these cost? They're 23 euros each. Wow. Extravagant. It's cute. It's cute. I don't know if it says that they're buildable, but I don't know. Buildable, or like there's a limit. Is the limit to the buildable? Do you know what I mean? Because it'll say buildable, it won't be buildable on my face, it'll just be empty. Right? I don't want that. So I don't know, and these aren't swatched on skin, but the color choices are pretty. I wish, because a lot of people, this is like the common choice for blush, I wish we could normalize bright orange. Just as a normal blush shade that automatically comes out. I wish we could normalize that. Bright fucking orange. Because I want more. The only brand that I've tried that has had a bright orange was actually Juvia's Place. Their blush palette, it's either the first one or the second one. It's old. I don't even know if they still sell it anymore. That was one of the only brands that had a bright orange blush. We should normalize this, guys. Who do I have to talk to? Because it's great. The pinks are great. The maroons are great. You know, the baby pinks are fine for somebody else. The corals are great. But I really would like orange blush to be a norm. Thank you. Next, we have the Menagerie Cosmetics came out with a Fight Club palette. So it's a bunch of purples. It's actually gorgeous. Purples are pretty. Purples are really, really, really pretty. This is a pretty palette. There's enough purples that are like different shades. Because most people, Urban Decay, a la Naked, first 3/4 of the shade, 3/4 of the palette is neutral, and then the last 2 shades are purple. But this is a cute purple palette. This is actually really chameleon metallics. What does that mean? What is a chameleon metallic? No, but this is a really, really good purple palette. I'm going to save that. This is cute. Next up, we have Violet Voss. Like the Violet Voss. What was the name of that palette? Oh, fuck. They had a Laura Lee palette, which I actually really adored that palette. That palette's one of the best palettes of all time. No, it's true. Loved that palette. But the palette, the one that made them popular, what was the name of it? It was like the cranberry warm neutral bullshit. I don't know what that was called. But they came out with a Valentine's Day palette with no... Okay, so this picture is not accurate if this is what the swatches look like. You should fire whoever took this picture, because the swatches make it look a lot more rich and red and very Valentine's Day. But if you look at this palette, it's not giving that. The packaging is terrible. But now I'm confused. Does it look like this picture or does it look like these swatches? I feel like it could have been pinker or redder. It's Valentine's Day. Let's go for it or not do it at all. Okay. Then next up, lastly, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is coming to Ulta. Good luck. I thought Ulta had FDA regulations. I thought as a store they had health standards. Sorry, I'm harping on healthcare. It's really funny that, like, it doesn't, I mean, but Morphe got in there, so it would make sense that their sister company allegedly would also be in there as well. All right, that's it. That's all the new makeup releases that have come out like January into February. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's all from me. So if you would like to follow me on social media, here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Go have fun, enjoy yourself on there. And while you're here, go check out some of my recent videos, which should be on your screen right about now. I fixed that finally. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about all these new releases and a bunch of chaos and mess for no reason. And yeah, I hope you're staying healthy and safe inside your homes as best you can. Yup, and that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.